Hi.
Hello. Welcome to the After Hours Knitting Group. I'm Tanya, also known as Celestia22 on Ravelry, and today is November 5th.
Everyone I told you.
Okay. And the lovely Brandi is back today.
Hola. So late. Hi. Sorry I'm late. I wanted to make sure that my son was asleep and good and wouldn't flip out. I'm Brandi, also known as Eat My Yarns on Ravelry and Instagram, and that's it. Not on Facebook. That'd be weird.
It would be apt, though. Anyway.
It would be
It would be apt.
I don't get it.
You go through so much yarn.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm playground for like 2 hours.
And hello to everyone watching, and for all of you, thank you for your patience and for coming back to this insanity week after week. Yes, I can. Yes, it's November 5th.
Tomorrow's my anniversary. 10 years married.
And you don't look like you're old enough to be 10 years married.
Well, almost. Got married when I was 18, so I just gave away my age.
Mm-hmm. You're still a baby.
Whatever.
Yeah, I remember thinking that when I was 28.
I'm a toddler now. Dang it. I'm a big girl. I almost quote Big Daddy. Was it Big Daddy? That little kid, he was like, I want my own. I don't know if you've seen it. Anyway, this is Nitty Show.
Yeah. Did you want to start with your whips? Since I've still got the same old whip.
I don't have my notes in front of me, so I'm just going to grab, because I've got chat open. Thank you. Oh, look at that. So this is my Rooibos hat. I don't remember who it was by because I didn't put that info in the show notes because I forgot to look. But it's so pretty. Mad Tosh DK in the Victorian Gothic colorway because let's be honest, colorway would I use? So I'm sorry it's getting blown out. Did that fix it?
Not really.
No, not really, but you can see.
It's a really pretty lace.
Yeah. Halfway through the chart. And that is on a size 4 Knit Picks that Mandy gifted to me from Mandy Pinecone Crafts. Living in a spooky little cute ghost bag that is, it was a makeup bag that I found on Etsy. And I was like, no, that is big enough for a project bag. That's what it's going to be. So, is that all I have to say about projects? Am I talking too fast? Let me know.
I don't think so.
Okay, well.
It's by Claire Devine, the Rooibos hat.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm trying to get this. Okay, the thing on the side, it was bugging me. I forgot to exit out of it. Okay, next up in a bag by me is still, I don't think I put a whole lot on it, but my Electric Gypsy. I'm in stocking at hell. But, oh, I did. Look at me. I myself in the face.
You're not supposed to do that. Nails are dangerous weapons, don't you know?
Especially
is that a penguin?
No. How could you think that? Stitches. It's a little Ursula Squinky.
Oh, okay.
So, wow. In like the month that I've been gone, that is all I've done. But I've got like 600 stitches on here. So, well, no, you're working. I've been working on other things. But like, I don't want to walk on. I don't want to work on this. what it is. This beautiful purple is dewberry. That's Malabrigo, right? Yeah. Malabrigo and dewberry, a black and cascade. And then the stockinette hell is Goose Hollow by Knit Picks. And I'm on the last ball.
I really like the way that knits up.
Me too. I was a little apprehensive when I first started doing it with the Goose Hollow. I was like, oh, I don't know if I really like it, though they looked nice together all in the skeins. So I was like, you know what? Maybe if I knit more of it, it'll grow on me, and it does. There's little dark bits in the bottom that are picking it up, and those are on a size 4 as well.
Yep.
Knit Picks. Actually, you know what? The other ones might be 3s. I think I wrote down 3s. The 3s are 4. These are 4s. You know what?
They're knit on needles to gauge.
Yeah, they are on some needles. They're a 4, so I think the other ones might be.
And what's a 4 in real numbers?
I don't know. I'm American. I don't see now. I feel bad. You know why are you asking me?
Because I'm being mean to you. Yes,
like,
it's 3.5.
What?
3.5 millimeter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I was late. Scrubbing mean to me.
I haven't got to see your face in ages.
I know, because I'm lame. And then next up, in this bag, this was made by, I think, Yarn Parlor Sunday, but they're not open anymore. They closed down. Sorry, I'm glancing it. I'm terrible at that. Glancing at chat. So these
That's half the fun of this, though.
I know, but I'm supposed to be talking but it keeps distracting. I'm gonna flip it over. I will look in a minute. These are my design.
Quick, everyone talk about her.
And last time when I was on the show and I showed off, I can't show you now because they're on my feet. My finished socks that I designed, I didn't have a name. Well, now we do. They're called the Running Through socks. And I developed them for self-striping. And I was like, let's do something for variegated too. So this is how it will look in variegated. It reminds me of a mini blueberry waffle, but it is not, and it is not a real pattern. And how you get the effect is different. So I win. So these socks are this sock, because I'm only doing one right now, because I did not want to. I'm just kind of doing it. I had to rip it out twice already. So I figured one would be fine to do it. This is Malabrigo, not Malabrigo.
Malabrigo, go Malabrigo.
It is Mad Tosh Twist Light. And do I have it right here? Oh, I do, in Kiln. So it is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. It is a fingering weight. And it is 384 meters and 420 yards. Look at me. I'm like a real podcaster. I knew all the things because I read it. And I'm doing an afterthought heel. Well, a forethought afterthought heel. And they are on Chow Goose size 0 because that is my default. So the pattern should be released, I'm thinking within 3 weeks, hopefully in like 2, because I've got some test knitters doing it, but there's nothing really to test knit with the self-striping one. It's just kind of like there's no math. So, but I want to make sure that I get these done before I throw it in there. So there's that. And can I claim this as a hoe?
Absolutely.
Okay. I had thought that I was going to be back in enough time that I was going to Kitchener this heel, but I'm not. And this isn't living in a bag right now. But these are, no, they're vanilla. They are my standard sock recipe. They have dewberry and Malabrigo heels and toes. These were knit on DPNs, actually, size 0 carbons. And, oh no, what else was I going to? Oh, the yarn. This yarn, it is Cuppy Cake Yarns in, what was it, Fade to Black or Gray to Black is not a word. Gray to Black. Yeah, I'm going to name them my Grack socks. Remind me, Google, please. These are the Grack socks. And just a little ghost stitch marker because Halloween is a lifestyle. Yep, Halloween is a lifestyle here. It is not a season.
Oh. Does it glow? It looks like it needs to glow.
No, it should glow, but it doesn't. It came with a little pumpkin too. I wonder if I can find it like in 2 seconds. Ah, I did find it in 2 seconds.
Of course, because it's Halloween stuff, it has to be right at your fingertips. Oh my goodness.
Right? They're so cute. I think it was like $7 for both of them. They came as a set on Etsy. I don't remember off the top of my head who made them, but if anybody actually wants me or post a comment in the Ravelry group and I will link it. And now I have to judge. Is that on my whips? On my whips. Why don't we take a little break and you can do yours and then
you can do your spinning?
Spinning.
Okay. Give me 1 sec.
Are you in the middle of a row? I can go.
I'm always in the middle of a row.
Are you at an okay place to stop or should I continue?
Yes. I need to do 2 stitches. 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4. Buckle my shoe. I don't know
what the door. Alrighty. So, shocker of shockers, I have 1 whip. But it is getting bigger slowly. It's only been a week and I've done what? 1, 2, 3, 7 rows. So I'm working on about a row a week. This is my marker from last Saturday or last Sunday. So it's slowly getting there. But it's getting big and pretty. Ooh, you can really see it against my red. There.
Oh, that's so pretty.
I cannot wait to be done it. Every time I'm sitting here and I'm not working on it, I'm like, oh, you should be working on that. You've only got like 27 rows left. But yes, it's the oak leaf shawl. It's on US 8s, 5mm at a Knit Pick Stroll Glimmer in Bear, so no color. Same thing I've been working on forever. It's going to be my wedding shawl. And 27 more rows, and then I get to do the edging, which is going to take a year and a day, I'm afraid. But it's getting there. And that's all I've got. Because, yeah, all the Halloween stuff is taken down and put away.
Not here.
Yeah, my nephew asked why it had to go down. He wanted to leave it up.
It's fun. Honestly, the only things that we put up or put out were the pumpkins.
Aw, see, we didn't even get a pumpkin to carve. I was so upset.
Like a whole bunch of other stuff. Because, I mean, we do have like stuff all around the house, like all the time. Like my computer was a cauldron that I need bits for my spinning. And like all the things I've got Nightmare Before Christmas stuff hanging all over the walls. I got a haunted house picture in my dining room. And I've got a Halloween wreath that has been on my front door since last Halloween. And
Jack and Sally everywhere.
Yeah. And in my front yard in the tree that's in the front yard, we hung a skeleton thing, but it's like got a garment on him. He's been on there since last year. So we were a
Why
little
not?
ahead of the game. We were ahead of the game, that's all. And thank you everyone so much for all of your congratulations on the anniversary. And I hope, like, my camera is kind of grainy and blurry for me anyways because it's a crappy webcam. So hopefully you guys can still see everything pretty good. It's, see, if I do that, I just get blown out. Ooh, even more grainy. I don't know what is that. Okay, anyways, this is also part of that. I keep forgetting because there's not more of us. I feel like it's just talking. So I'm like tangenting. So on my Turtle Made spindle, so pretty. They're actually like that bright though. That's like, they're a little bit fluorescent looking on my end, but they're still they're bright. I do have a picture up on my Facebook of when I got this yarn, not yarn, this fiber the other day. And it is, the yarn is merino. It is called 80s Flashback. It's 4 ounces. And it is from AJ's Handmade Creation. And I'm plying on the fly. So yes, people, that is not a single yarn.
And I just realized what it was that reminded me of.
That's not a single. That is 3 ply. That makes me so happy. Sorry. I'm trying. I want some fingering weight. Yes, it does. Totally. I got it.
Yeah. That, or back in the 80s, they had these little makeup things that like clipped onto stuff. Like little eyeshadows and stuff that were like weird shapes, like triangles and half circles and stuff.
When was this?
I want to say they were called jazz makeup.
I don't remember this.
No. But they had like makeup cases and stuff, and they had like little things that you'd twist together on the backs of them.
I don't know. I remember this. It was like that purple and that blue, and it was like a case, and the little latch was a funny shape. My mom had that, but she kept her scrunchies in it. I wonder if it's like the same line, because it was kind of, I think, oblong. Maybe, I don't know. It was. I remember it was purple and a minty teal. But so there's that, and here's some more of it.
So pretty.
Though I'm gonna have to make sure that Jen don't watch this. This isn't there, because I'm not giving this one away. There's that, and then the other spinning that I have is Fiber Stash, and it is super merino nylon. It's 85 and 15, and I'm my husband's socks. Though I don't think it's going to happen because here's, oh, caught on cords. It's spinning kind of pinky. So I'm going to 3-ply it. No, I'm going to chain ply it with, same thing. But I'm going to chain ply it and see if it brings out, not brings out, but makes it more red or even burgundy and not so pinky. But here's my electric wheel.
Ooh, you're breaking up, hon.
Complete with a potato chip.
Yep. Everything after you said it's kind of pinky. You're spinning up pinky.
Okay, so it's coming out pinky. I'm going to show it again. And I'm going to chain ply it to see if it helps make it more burgundy and red. And if not, then I will have new socks. But, and there's my electric eel wheel with my potato chip clip. Keep the twist from traveling, and it's not even on right. Somebody obviously was messing with it. Because Jen does that, right? I think I stole that from her. I'll just put it down here for now. So.
And I figured it out.
You figured it out.
The 80s makeup stuff, it was called Faz.
Oh, you'll have to send me a link. See, my phone is frozen.
Oh.
So I wonder if that was the problem. If that's the problem.
This stuff.
Oh yeah, that's not what I was thinking of. I haven't. Well, I was also born
you
in
could snap. This was the makeup, and then it would snap onto the pieces of jewelry and stuff.
Okay. I wonder if it's just my phone. I don't see any comments about we're broken. So, do you?
Nope. You're good.
It's still frozen on my side. So maybe my internet has been pretty janky for the last week. You were there when I kept going robot.
You're back fine now, so.
Okay. Well, it was still frozen on. Anyways. Excuse me. Okay, now it's fixed now. It's working. Okay. So that's all my
There, Lena says you're not frozen.
Lena
okay. Says you aren't frozen.
Okay. So was that all my whips?
Your blanket.
Yeah, that's it. So I am doing a Cozy Memories blanket, but that is not what I'm calling it. It is my Cozy Nightmare blanket.
Which I love that name.
Halloween, all the things. And so I had a lot, not a lot. I didn't have a whole lot on my other one, but I restarted it because I wasn't liking the gauge. So I just like finished it off, and it's now a blanket for Letty's doll. So got these, and look, this is my handspun. This is probably, yes, this is the front. It'll get when I add another row. But I'm using size 2 carbons, my DPNs, and I am doing a center double decrease. And I'm doing 20, 20, 40, 41 stitches. So I'm liking this fabric a lot better.
I love my mini squares, but I love your big squares too.
Yeah, well, my other ones were bigger too, and they were a looser gauge. And I think it was the gauge that was throwing me off, not so much the size.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't bother me. But at least now it's not so holy.
Yeah, and it'll
very fun. Yeah.
Hopefully be more durable that way too.
Yeah. This one is so thick. This is like DK. But I threw it in there. No, we have not done the drying yet. Oh, you just responded. So that is all my whips. I am terrible. I am so sorry you guys have to endure this on my side. I'm just terrible. Came on more often and had time. It is a blanket. It is my Cozy Nightmare blanket. I don't think I'm doing it off of, I don't know who did a pattern like that. Do you know? With the center double.
Yeah, it's just a mitered square blanket.
Yeah. So that is all of that.
Sorry, my cord's getting in my way. Yeah, I think the one most people use is the one by Martine Ellis.
The one that I was following before, it wasn't by her, I don't think, but
yeah, there's dozens of them out there. It's just a simple mitered square.
Okay. So do you want to do your stash?
Though.
Oh no, we're not doing stash. Just kidding.
You have to do faux.
Yeah, I forgot. So
because you've got all the things.
I know, like I'm like it's not supposed to even know. Brandi. So I finished this handspun. It is the October House yarns, and I think the Dragonfly colorway. It'll be in the show notes with the correct info. But it's darker. It's probably, that's about right. our friend Amanda picked it up for me at that she went to in was it Texas she went to? Oh, she met the bookish stitcher, Jeanette.
Yes.
So, and I sent her money and I said, buy me some stuff. And this was one of the things. And I didn't spend all of it. I've got this little bit left. And I did it on purpose because I'm going to send this to Amanda and be like, spin it. It is not enough that it's going to make anything, like not anything substantial. So it doesn't matter if she jacks it up. So so this is 3.8 ounces when I weighed it, I believe. And I got 437
yards of a 2-ply.
Yep. So it's so thin. And I got to do this because everybody does. Well, it's not like so thin, but I think that's pretty good for not a full 4 ounces. I've come a long way and I can't ever see.
Yeah, that sounds like a fingering weight, dear.
It is because
so pretty. Have you washed it yet?
I have. I lost a lot.
Yeah, but that's normal because it's poofing up.
Yeah, well, it was, I think this is Polworth. Polworth, however you say that.
Yes.
And so I did measure it because I like to measure before and after. It was, I didn't lose too much, not as much as the other one. It was 443 meters before washing, and it was 437, no. It was 443 meters before wash, and then it was 400 meters after. It was 72 centimeters long before washing, and then it shrank down to 65.
That's not terrible.
That sounds like an awful lot.
But that's because it's now squishy and yummy and wonderful.
But I'm pretty sure that it's
that would still be fingering.
Because 4 ounces, a normal 4 ounce, like, okay, there it is. The twist light. Okay, that's a bad example. That's 420 yards.
In 100 grams, though. And 100 grams is only. Oh, that's 4 ounces?
I think so.
No, 100 grams is 3.5 ounces.
Oh, just kidding.
Yeah, but
4 ounces.
That's commercially spun, so it doesn't have any of the waste or anything that you normally associate with hand spun either.
That's true. But that one's only 420 yards. So that's only 20 more yards than what I got, and it's about the same then. Which is 3.5 is what it, yay me. So there's that, and my Halloween socks are done. My mini blueberry socks. Let me turn it so you can see the pattern. And actually, that is a pretty good comparison to. You can't really see it. But doing these is how I realized that the other ones, how I had set it up, why they were looking like a mini blueberry waffle, because this is a mini blueberry waffle pattern. And it is in the Beetlejuice colorway from No Makers. That was gifted to me by two beautiful people for my birthday, right? Is that my birthday? I think so.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. It was my birthday. You outed you guys forever. So that's finished. And sorry, there's Crinkle over there. And I made this little ballerina. It is for my niece for Christmas because my niece and my daughter both go to ballet every Friday. So
it's so super cute.
And I love my niece because you see this little thing around here? I-cord. I did an I-cord just for that.
Did you crochet the I-cord? Or did you knit it?
I knit it.
Okay. your crazy pants.
I figured I thought it would be quicker. Because I don't know how to do an I-cord with crochet.
Oh.
And I sewed her legs on so that she was doing the splits always. When she sits, she splits. That was funny, Kobe, too. So that, and then I have to make my nephew a Ninja Turtle. And hopefully, since I said it out loud into the internet, it'll motivate me.
Get done?
Yeah. Well, it'll motivate me to do it, not do it last minute. So.
You have to do it for the holiday, Kyle.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so your stash. Or
My stash.
Did you finish anything?
No. You're funny. No, I never finish anything. But yeah, I can do my stash first if you like.
Yeah, I've been talking a lot. We're losing viewers because I won't shut up.
No, everyone loves your face.
Not as much as you do. Anyway, sorry.
I completely forgot to show my stash last week, and I feel terrible. But Sue from Two Tangled Skeins, crafting their 7 on Ravelry, sent me a gift with Lynn when she came down last weekend.
Aw.
Or 2 weekends ago.
Mm-hmm.
So she sent me... Okay, we'll show this stuff first. She sent me some stitch markers. So she sent me whoa, wrong way. Progress Keeper. It's little baby feet.
Oh, so cute.
Is that adorable?
It is.
Yeah. She knew I would squeeze. She's like, I think you'd like this one. I'm like, yeah. And then she sent me stitch markers, which, with my current obsession with Halloween, are totally appropriate.
Oh, they're little eyeballs.
They are. They're little eyeballs. So these are the ones she makes. I believe her shop is in vacation mode right now, but she does make these and sell them. But I love them. And I guess they're actually glass beads. I think Lynn said she actually picked up those beads for her to make stitch markers with ages ago.
Oh.
But they're so awesome. And then she sent me yarn. So this is actually her dyed yarn, I believe.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah. And that's actually pretty true to color. Maybe a little bit less poppy on the orange.
Okay. Pretty.
Yes. But Sue loves Marilyn Monroe. So she's calling this base the Some Like It Hot. Which I love. And then that's the Everlasting Gobstopper colorway. Which is just awesome. Mm-hmm. So I have to find the perfect project for this now. It took everything in me not to cast anything I could think of on with this week because I can only take so much plain white knitting.
That's understandable. Well, you should be able to treat yourself a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's what I keep telling myself. If I get this to the edging by Christmas, I can cast some other stuff on.
Well, aren't you ahead of schedule anyways?
I don't know. I'm afraid to look.
I think you should look.
That means I have to do more math.
Only a little.
Maybe I'll do that after we get off here.
Okay.
Yes, that's my pretties. Thank you, Sue. Now it's your turn.
Did you say any of the specs of it?
I don't know the specs of it.
Well, what do you think it is? Do you think it's?
I think it's probably a merino nylon.
Is it fingering?
Yes. Yeah. It's super soft and pretty. But yeah, that would be my guess, is that it's fingering sock weight.
Okay.
Sock yarn.
Okay, sorry, I had to buy time.
Yeah, she forgot to read the label with it, so. It's already added to my stash, so I will add that information once she adds it to Ravelry.
Okay,
Your turn.
I have won 2 giveaways. So, what did I do with it? I just had it, didn't I? Oh, because I piled all of my stuff up on top of it. Just throwing stuff. There is a lady that me and some friends watch on Twitch, and she does a knitting show. She is Jenny Knits. She streams from 3 to 5 every day. And I won some yarn. And funnily enough, is that a good word, funnily? She did 2 giveaways in the same day. She had these 2, and then she had another set of this yarn. It's Yarn Bee by Diva, or Diva Sequin, Yarn Bee Istanbul. But, so she gave 2 sets away that day. And wouldn't you know, not rigged or anything, Amanda, Little Panda 518, won the other one. And she won this one. I won the other one. And I said, hey, Amanda, want to trade?
Those are rather Brandi colors.
They are. And the other one, it's got a little bit of purple, I think, but it was a lot more green. And it was much more her color. So I asked her if she minded, if she would, she was like, doesn't bother me. So, so I won that. And then I won a Mothie and the Squid giveaway. Like, squee! So one of the things I got was this
oh, that's awesome.
Corn bag. What was throwing me off was this I don't even know what they're called anymore. Like, growing up, it was Indian corn, but I don't know if that's correct. I don't know if that's right. Politically correct. Like, because you don't say Indian style when you say it's crisscross applesauce now. That's just how I grew up saying it. So if anybody actually knows, is it fall corn? I don't know. But so I won this. I won a skein of yarn. It is the Long Gray Days from Mothie and the Squid. It's 100% merino high twist superwash sock. It's 400 meters. And it's
I love.
Yes, I think David has claimed it. When he saw it, he was like, "I like that," because that's my David impression. I like that.
I'll fight you for it, David.
But it's pretty. I like it. I think it's cute. And sorry, crinkles. And this came with it. Here we go. It's like, how many is in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11, and I think that they're 20 grams.
Wow. There's your new rainbow.
Yeah, right? I was talking with somebody. It's so pretty. I don't know which ones that they are. I didn't see any that she had like put in a set like this. So I think it may have just been stuff that she just pulled off of other things. Because she's got some mini sets and this was not one of them. But I think we'd figured out this is almost 2 skeins of yarn, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So
nice.
Like you could make a shawl with it.
Oh, easily.
Oh yeah. So, but like it's just so pretty. I know, Brandi liking rainbows. What's cute?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? And what else came?
I'm rubbing off on you.
I also in the package came some gingerbread latte. It's an instant latte thing. I made it, got a sip of it, and then my daughter stole it. So I don't know if it's good because it burned my tongue. So I don't know. I don't know if it's good. And then the last thing, which Letty keeps trying to steal because she wants to, she pretends to drink out of it. It's this little.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. And I think she sends it with all her things because Sarah ordered something and she got the same one, and it's not twisting over. So it actually has a little dip. So Letty will be like, oh, let me stir, stir, stir.
Aww.
So cute. So that's what that came with. And then I had ordered some fiber. And this is also AJ's Handmade Creations. This is merino, and it is in rare gem. Ooh, wow, I went way grainy. Sorry. I don't know. That didn't help. But it's purples. It's 2 different purples, and a teal and some white. And I didn't realize it when I bought it or when I was purchasing it, but they're kind of similar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like take the purple out and insert pink, and that's that. Not that I'm complaining. They didn't look that similar in my cart, but I still love it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very vibrant.
It reminds me of my favorite My Little Pony when I was a kid.
It does look like her. Oh. I should know this. Letty loves My Little Ponies. Is it Rarity?
I think that's what they've named her now, but it used to be Celestia.
Oh, yeah, because...
Princess Celestia.
Yeah, Princess...
Like that, I think.
No, there's a Princess Celestia.
I think that's what it was. I could be wrong. I don't know. I liked her and Whizzer.
I don't know who Whizzer is.
She was the one that talked really fast all the time.
I wonder if that's Rainbow Dash now. No. Yeah? I know, just kidding. Rambles. So I bought those 2. And then who enabled me? I think it was Jen. Storm Coast, the uncreative crafter. They were looking at stuff. It's upside down. They were looking at things, and somebody was like, oh, they've got pumpkin. No, I think Mandy said it first. That it's still in her shop right now, but she's also got pumpkin ones from this is Turtle Made. And then they were like, oh, I think you pointed out that they had bats. No, you pointed out the spider web.
Yeah.
Everybody has to take part in enabling everyone. It's insane. So I got the bat one, and it's actually a darker purple. This is not... I'm so grainy. I'm so sorry, guys. So, but it's like a legit, like, oh, okay, that's closer. So, and then she's offering, she called it ABS or ABS. I don't know. They were all capital letters. Rods, and it's like it's plastic, but it feels
plastic, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it feels different than what she uses for here. And it holds the color a lot better. I bought, because it's the same person, that did this one. This is a replacement one. Not the insert, I guess that center rod. I wonder if
the shaft.
Yes, the shaft, thank you. I had a black I keep wanting to say insert. I cloth diaper, that's why I'm thinking that. Yep, here it is. I got in a black one, and you can see that it's pretty, it's got some lines in it. It doesn't
striations from when it, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't take it so well. So when I stepped on it, on accident, I got a new one. So I got this one because I was like, well, I'm not going to get another black one because I didn't like how it looks. Well, I took a risk and got the new plastic one, and it just looks, it's beautiful. I like it a lot better, but that's so Brandi. Yeah, that's not the color. It's like, it's purple. It's like a pinky purple. I think that's the kind. Blue purple.
Royal purple?
No, I don't think it's royal.
No.
I don't. You can see it online if you really want.
Yeah, we'll link her in the show notes. Her pictures on the site are all there. Are fairly true to color, I think.
So
awesome.
Do you want to do the
Did you show your Vincent Price yarn?
Oh my gosh, no, I didn't. I'm such a dumb. Sorry, my husband keeps texting me and calling me, so I'm like distracted. And then last one I got is the Vincent Price sock yarn. It is by Kyla's Lab, and I've never heard of her before. It's really soft though. It's 463 yards, 100 grams, 75.25. Well, it's a light fingering. It's a lot more like Felici. It's pretty light. So yep, and it's the Vincent Price colorway. It's in her Halloween series, and it's self-striping.
I like that.
Yeah, it's really soft. It's soft like Felici too. So there's that. Do I keep catching you off guard by talking too fast?
No, I'm thinking.
You're thinking.
Yeah, apparently. Trying to knit lace on 3 hours sleep while podcasting is not.
No bueno.
Dear.
Okay, well, we are going to do the giveaway now.
Oh, yay.
So
do you have the random number generator, or do you want me to pull it up?
You can pull it up. But I can go into Etsy. Not Etsy. Apparently I want to buy stuff. I'll go into Ravelry and look up the thing. Awesome. Are you the winner? Are you winners? Do we have 2 prizes?
I don't remember.
Well, I know that we've got one. We got a bag from Mandy, who is Mandy Pinecone Crafts. Okay. You donated a bag. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember if somebody had donated a pattern.
Oh, yeah, I think I said I'd throw in a pattern.
Okay. So it is 225.
So 3 entries or 4 entries?
1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4.
Wow. Awesome. 50-50 chance, people.
Yeah, go.
All right. So you want to do the bag first? Here, let me screen share this.
Sure. Yep. Yeah, that would work doing that. People can see.
All right. So bag 2 through 5. Number 3.
1, 2, 3. Truly wicked.
Woohoo!
Your lovely skull mitts one. So congratulations.
Yay.
And let's throw it again.
All right.
Throw it, generate it.
4.
4. Angie in the East.
Haha.
Congratulations, you win a pattern.
Nice.
Is it any pattern of your choice up to, I don't know what you do.
Yeah.
I don't know what your $5 US. Is that what you do?
Yeah.
I'm just throwing money numbers around. My money, you know?
That's fine. Just send me a message with what you want, Angela. I think they're actually both watching too. Yay.
Hooray.
That's awesome.
Jen was so worried about entering. Because she was going to feel so bad.
Why would she feel bad about winning something?
Because she's like a good friend of like everyone in our little circle. So congratulations.
That's awesome. Yes.
And I loved all of the things.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and the holiday cat. It just sounds weird. Craft all the things will have started November 1st. So anything you start on or after November 1st, all the way through till, I think we said January 10th.
Oh, right, because you're encompassing all the holidays.
Right? Yeah. Yep. So anything you make there, show it. I'm actually just doing the one thread, and I'll keep track of all the entries in the first post, so you can chatter in there. Because I find it so hard not to comment on people's posts when they post them.
Yeah,
I feel weird earbudding people saying, "Hey, I like your stuff." So.
Yeah, I think that's probably why I don't really participate. I'm so bad.
Tell me about it. You know that hat that I forced myself to finish last month? Did I enter it in any of the 3 KALs that I meant to enter it in?
Mm-hmm.
No. But yes.
What is the pattern amount for the pattern? $5 US for the pattern.
That works.
Angie, it's $5 US pattern. Whatever you want. Just let her know what it is, and she will get it to you.
Uh-oh. I think you just said Brandy's magic words. If she was ever going to make a bag.
Oh, yeah, right. If I was ever going to. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. So, is there anything else in the stuffs?
I don't believe so. I think that was it. I was going to throw out a question of getting people to tell us what their favorite quick holiday gift ideas are.
Oh, what's yours?
Things that you make. And since it's a craft all the things, it doesn't have to be restricted to knitting, crochet, things like that.
Right. So if I bake cookies for someone, does this count?
There you go. I saw the coolest thing for doing frozen cookies.
Mm-hmm.
So that you make the cookie dough and you freeze it in a like an aluminum foil box.
Oh.
So then they can just take out and have fresh baked cookies instead of having a billion cookies at Christmas that then go bad and have to go in the garbage, like happens at my house every year. Because I can't give away all the stuff that I want to bake.
That's true. Define quick. A couple day project?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
say
so like
say under a week.
Okay. So if you were to do like a hat or like slippers or
Yes.
I don't know.
If you're not me and a hat takes you 6 weeks. Yep.
That's why crochet is my big go-to for quick projects.
Yes.
It's so much faster.
Yeah, I really need to get on something else. Either crocheting or weaving. I didn't plan to make everyone woven towels for Christmas, and yep. Or my cross stitching.
Yeah, that takes forever unless you're doing like this little
Yep.
thing. Oh, soaps. Yeah, that.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah, that would be kind of well. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know the process of making soap.
Yeah. I know some of them have to cure for a while, but just think of how many gifts you can make with one.
Yeah, that would be
soaps.
Be really quick.
Yep.
I think my go-to would be a hat.
Yeah.
Because I can knit a worsted weight hat in like 6 hours.
See, it takes me forever to do hats because I don't like the small circumference.
I do continental, so I just. But yeah. I can't do it in one whole day because mommy of 2 little kids. And oh my gosh, Liam is going to be 2 really soon.
I can't believe that.
I know. Like he just turned 1.
I know.
Before he turned 1. I say met, but I internet met you. Hi, Cena.
Hey, Cena.
So
that's our fault. We're early today.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Well,
we're late at being early.
Well, it's in between because you guys just recorded last week.
Oh, that
So
too. Yes.
yeah, and I didn't get to make it last week, and I won't be able to make it next week. So,
Hmm.
and I had stuff accumulating.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Jen and see if
Santa, you hush your little mouth.
what? What? Oh, another baby. Yes. I've been teasing her about that for months. Give
we're
me
going
this Brandy. I need to make all the cute little baby things.
we're going to look into it in a couple of years. Um, in 2 years, we're going to see how we're doing because Brandy's health needs to get better, and I'm working on
Hmm.
it right this minute. So, and I would love to be cute pregnant for once. Okay.
I'm sure you're always cute pregnant.
No, 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 no. Well, a little bit, but like, I got a big old tummy. I look pregnant even when I'm not. I was sitting at ballet, and this little kid who goes there, because a lot of my weight is in my stomach. Yes, I got chunk here in my stomach, or like, well, my midsection is like where I'm biggest at. So of course, a lot of times I look pregnant. But he asked me, he was like, "Are you pregnant?" No, I'm just fat there.
Oh,
He was like, "Oh, okay." And like he wasn't trying to be like a jerk about it. He wasn't like,
yeah.
I was just like,
Yeah. Bastion keeps saying he wants a little brother or sister. Hmm.
I'll get it from you quicker.
He's about to lose his second tooth.
Oh
I know.
no! I
I keep
can't
telling him he's not allowed to grow up, and he keeps saying, but I can't stop it.
believe. That's how Letty is. Like Letty's 4 now,
Hmm.
and like she's losing a lot of this babiness. Like, unfortunately for my kids, they inherit chunky cheeks because even skinny, I have chunky cheeks.
She's adorable.
So she's like thinning out. She's still got like this funky little roll on her thigh. It kind of like goes like this. So it's like a little crease, but it doesn't like go like this. It's like it's so cute. But like she's and the way she's talking, she's just like, and we're almost on her year anniversary of being in ballet.
Hmm.
Next year she'll be in school.
They grow up way too fast.
I know it. I need to put a pile of books on her head.
You need to go on vacation again.
I'm not renting a car this time. And everybody out there is like, what are they talking about? I can see the back of a rental car on vacation 2 years ago. Judge me all you want, I don't care. Somebody was babysitting Letty.
Mhm.
I'm young. Thank you.
I'm crying now.
Because you probably didn't think I'd blurt that information out. I don't care who knows. Liam's a backseat baby. I don't know where Letty was conceived, but she was conceived right before Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, I conceived her almost 5 years ago.
I guess that 10 years isn't so bad now as I can talk.
Things you didn't want or need to know about Brandi for 500.
Oh dear. I think we're just getting silly at this point.
Yeah. But I'm fun. This is why people like me, is my funness. Maybe not so much my crude.
What are you wearing there, Miss Brandy?
Oh, I don't even know. And I just
Is that your hitchhiker?
It is. I'm gonna get cold. It's my hitchhiker. And it is by Love Knots. The yarn is Love Knots.
Ooh.
And it didn't have a colorway. It was just in the listing, it was like turquoise and black. But it's sparkly. And I don't know about y'all, but I can't see if you guys can see that.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times I'm very shied away uh, from sparkly yarns because they're not very soft. You know, for it just adds a lot of scratchy. It's like it's not so bad once it's on your feet, but when you're knitting with it and when you're touching it, it's not so soft. But this stuff, oh my gosh, it's just
I think it really depends on what the sparkle is. Because I mean, this is sparkle, and it's doesn't have any of the scratchy effect either.
yeah.
I can't remember
Well,
if it's Firestar or Angelina. One of them's scratchy, one of them's soft.
what's Stellina? Is that another one or is that one of
Yeah.
those?
It's another one. Stellina is nylon, I believe, which is why it's usually softer.
I don't know. It didn't have a tag with it, but I'm sure I could look it up. But like, and I'm not bashing. I'm not bashing in the least bit. But Neely's Knits, um, I have a pair of, it was Nightmare Before Christmas socks. And actually, it's right here. Da, 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 da. No. Drop my glasses. I've got this, and
I like that
it's
color.
got sparkly heels and toes. And when I was knitting with it, I was like, oh, that's kind of rough. And I've got princess fingers though. So, but with her stuff, it's not super soft. Like I feel like it's a little bit rougher than what she's got. But, I mean it's fine to work with, but this is so much softer. Actually, this one isn't as harsh as that one. But washing it did help. So maybe it was more of just, you depends on where you get your stuff from.
Mm-hmm.
Some people's merino is ridiculously soft, and others is, oh, it's soft.
Yeah. Well, it depends on um, the quality of the merino, like the sheep. There's a whole range of fineness or coarseness to
Oh,
your wools, and you can have super fine, fine, or regular merino.
oh,
And then there's that what are those ones that are the huge long staples of merino for the sheep that they don't get cut that sell
oh.
for a crazy amount, but they're like butter. They're like
Oh,
near cashmere softness.
I didn't know that. I just thought it was like,
Kind of.
I'm only 2 years into fancy yarn, so. Wait, no, 3. I started buying fancy yarn 3 years ago because I could afford it then. It's a lifestyle, man.
Thin children.
I bet crackheads spend less money. I'm just kidding. That was bad. That was a bad joke. My bad. Sorry. But no, like it gets expensive. This Vincent price, $32. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care if people know how much I paid. It's you
Yeah,
get
but
what
when
you
you look at
in every aspect.
true, and every hobby has expenses.
Yeah.
Different addictions have other expenses.
Mm-hmm. And there's
Up here,
absolutely nothing wrong with the cheaper stuff.
true, and you have to look at how many hours you're enjoying that. Like when I look at a skein of yarn, if it's going to take me more than 2 hours to knit it, that's equivalent to going to the movies. Movies cost a lot more than for the hour conversion of how much enjoyment you're getting out of that, how much entertainment value you're getting out of your yarn or your fiber. Or
You're probably right, Autumn. I'm glad I didn't offend. There's at least one person I didn't offend with that comment. But no, like, yeah, I'm looking around for it. I don't know what I did with her, but the ballerina, I
mm-hmm.
didn't use good good yarn, pricier yarn. It's going to
Yeah.
a kid.
Well, I
And
mean,
that was
yeah.
going out of like Impeccable and I think Knit Picks. I think Knit Picks was the cream colored.
Yeah. Well, look at my blanket that's being knit out of kitchen cotton. Most of it. Like that's Burnett Handicrafter.
I haven't used that one.
It's just the stuff you make dishcloths out of. It's not super
No,
soft cotton or anything, or
no, I get that. I just haven't used that brand. The only cotton that I've ever used, and I do not like it, is is it Lily and Cream, Sugar and Cream?
Sugar and Cream. Yeah, I've got some of that in this too.
Yeah, I didn't like it. It's.
I like the old Peaches and Cream.
Oh, maybe is that it?
There's Sugar and Cream as well.
I think I've used both, but
yeah.
I mean it feels, when you're touching it, it feels okay.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're knitting with it, but that's an aspect of cotton though.
Yes, it doesn't have the stretch and give to it.
Yeah, so princess hands.
Mm-hmm. But I've always wanted a cotton blanket because they're heavy and squishy, and once you wash it, it does become super soft.
Yeah.
So, and I've got a closet full of cotton random yarn from Lynn to make my blanket out of.
Yeah, there you go.
That and Millens. I mean, goodness.
And I got minis to use.
Ooh.
I started off with not a whole lot, and that's still, I've got that blanket. Actually, no, it's pretty long, but it's not very deep. So we have to, Lizzie is Letty's, it's like an American Girl doll, but it's Target's brand, so it was $30 and not like what, $100.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't want to frog it all because a lot of the ends had been woven in. So I was just like, you know what, I'll start new. And then but I didn't have a whole lot when I started. But there's probably like 30 squares on there. And I've gotten a couple of swaps, and I asked for a lot of minis last year's what was that? I want to say random act of kindness. That's not it. The get your yarn wishes granted.
Mm.
So, and weren't we discussing? A lot of these are actually from Mandy. You and Mandy bring up the bulk of these, and then
I had to have sent out like 30 to each of you.
Yeah, and I bought a couple, on vacations. So like these, even though they cost me like $3, but I'll be able to. There'll be leftovers to do because I think this is a 10 gram or 8 or something like that. Of course, I don't see one that's not done, but like they're big. So, but weren't we discussing that we were thinking about doing a mini skein swap? If anybody's interested, if anybody's still even watching at this point of Ramble.
Yeah, we were. Who else? Someone was talking about that.
I think it was me.
Was it you?
Maybe.
Or Sarah? Maybe.
Anybody interested? Let us know in the Ravelry thread for this week's thing. I'm trying to get people into the Ravelry group.
That would be nice.
We're there. We talk if you say something.
Yes, and make sure you add in what Halloween or holiday crafts.
Yep.
If you have any good ideas.
And also, in your comment, if you're interested in the mini skein swap, what sizes you need? Do you need 5 grams, 10 grams? So that way we can kind of gauge and go. Okay, Zena.
All right. So shall we wrap this up for this week?
Yep, deuces. I'm so gangster. Ooh, you can see that too. Sorry. I'm really hungry.
All right. Everyone have a wonderful week or two.
Oh, wait. Becan?
Becan tonight, yes. Yep. I'll probably try and start it again at around 6 Eastern.
Okay.
Just so that we can have some of these people from over the seas.
Okay.
Even though it's still 2 a.m. there.
Is it really?
They outlast me. They're up on there until, I don't know. I forget how late they said it was last week. I think it was 2 o'clock, and then the clocks rolled back over there last weekend. So then it was 1 o'clock again. Our clocks roll back tonight.
Oh, does
Yep.
oh,
That
wait,
means we
no,
get an
I didn't
extra
know.
hour of sleep.
Yay! Just kidding. I'm a mom. I don't get that.
Oh, yeah, me neither. Bastion was up at 6 in the morning.
Okay, sorry. You could do
All
your
right.
outro.
Yes, we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.